Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Brolic again, coming to you with another update. It's been a little while that I've done an update, sort of getting things together in my life back in, to proper shape. I slowed down going every month to the dietitian, just because, I feel like I am already well established to do things a little bit more on my own and not go every month. Although I do go to get myself weighed, because I don't keep a scale in my house. Number one, my practitioner told me no scale in your house. If you have one, get rid of it. Toss it, throw it away, pass it along to whoever you want. Just don't have one in your house, because you'll get into this weighing frenzy where every pound matters the world to you, and that's the worst thing you can do. I've told a lot of people this, not to do it. People don't follow, they do what they want, what they feel is right for them, and I don't blame them, because, everybody got their thing. I chose to stick to whatever they tell me, word by word, letter by letter, sentence by sentence. That's me. Some people do things more their way. And that's fine, as long as it's working out and, you're seeing results, then keep going with it. So I'm still losing weight. It's slowed down just a tad. I'm not losing as frequent, and I'm not losing as fast. Sorry, wrong word. I'm not losing as fast as I was the first 7 months, but I'm still losing, and that's a plus. Of course, it's going to slow down. They always tell you it'll slow down. When it does, don't freak out or anything, but, I'm not freaking out. My biggest worry is the amount of food that I eat. I've said this in a previous video, and finally, my practitioner got to me, and she explained to me the amount of what I'm eating is not bad. Not to freak out. Everything is fine. As long as I stick to the, the no carb situation, bad carbs, the bread and potatoes and corn and stuff like that. Although I do nibble in bread a little bit, not too much. Maybe 2-3 times a week, and I do eat my wheat thins frequently to get some fiber in. Yogurt, I'm still doing some yogurt. And by the way, I am on my 9th month, if that's correct. 9th month, yes. And my weight loss, guesstimating, is about 235 plus, 240-ish, mid 240 to somewhere in that area, which resulted in me fitting into a 42 in jeans, which the last time recorded, a 42, according to my mother, must have been in the 7th grade. That is 1997 to be exact. I was in Catholic school, and I used to rip up all my slacks, because we had to go uniform, and I used to rip them up in the middle, right between my thighs. And my mom had to spend money every other week in slacks, and a 42 was what I was back then, which is what my father is. I think my father's a 40, and I used to borrow his pants back then, and I'm fitting into those now. Years later, more than 13 years later, and it feels great. I mean, going from a size 60 to a size 42 in less than a year, it's remarkable, in my opinion. Going from a 7X in shirts and button-downs to a 3X, 2X in some stores, it's something I should be jumping about, and I do jump about it. Inclusively, I went to JCPenney, and I have had a $300 shopping spree. Not everything was name brand. I really don't care about name brand right now. What I care about is the size. I'm not worried about going into Hollister and Abercrombie and those stores and Guess, and I'm not. I'm worried about finding good prices, because I know in a couple more months I'm not gonna fit into those clothes at all. And just for security reasons, I not only bought clothes that I fit into now, I bought clothes that I'm gonna fit into a few months later. For instance, I fit into a 3X in JCPenney, in all their clothes. I fit into 2X sweaters, hoodies, meaning zip up hoodies. So I bought 7 button downs in total. I bought 4 of them 3X, and I bought the rest in 2X and 1X. I bought a pair of jeans that are size 44 and a size 42. Although I do fit into 42, a little snug. People tell me it's fine, but I don't like it for my personal taste. So I'm using the 44s now until maybe when the summer starts or midsummer in July, when I know I'll fit a little better and a little less snug than what I like. Because skinny stuff, the skinny jean situation, that's really not me. I like fitted, casual wear, I also bought my bathing suit, well, the bathing pants, and surprisingly, they didn't have my size. And I had to go to the young adult section, which is like high school kids, and I fit into it. Perfect. So again, that boost of morale. If that's something not worth getting surgery for, then I don't know what is worth it. For me, the clothes situation is big. Why? I don't know. But it just is. And for me, it's a morale booster, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I've done the right thing, and I've chosen the right procedure, and the right doctors, and the right team, and the hospitals, etc., etc., etc. For some reason, I am becoming a big sneakerhead. DC shoes are something that I am obsessed with, not only because they're not expensive, but they feel great on my feet. I'm losing the weight. I am having problems with bones now. I'm sitting too long makes my rear end numb and hurt, and I have to stand up, or standing for too long makes my the ball joints of my feet hurt, and the arch. So I resulted into going to Sports Authority, which I have a cousin that works there, and he recommended Arthrotics soles. Oh my God, what a difference maker they are. And I'm talking about, I've bought 4 different soles from Dr. Scholl's, from Walgreens, CVS, every store you can think of. And they all just sucked, died out within a week or so. And these Sole Arthrotics at Sports Authority are amazing. I bought 2 pairs. Being that I use sneakers every day, I use one to give the other one a rest, and then I alternate every day because it's recommended you give it 24 hours rest. They work amazing. I can be on my feet all day, all night, and I won't feel anything. It kind of actually feels like you're walking on clouds. That saying that people say. Yeah, now I know the feeling. What else now can I talk about? Today I went to my dermatologist. First time ever going to my dermatologist. I was nervous in the beginning because I didn't know what to expect. It's something I'm not used to. I never been to one, and I didn't know what questions to ask. And silly me, I do research on everything, and I research on Google common questions to ask a dermatologist. Yes, I did that, and I found some good questions, which actually helped get some answers. And he is helping. I have some dark blemishes here, which I've had forever, for as long as I've known, and I want to get it treated now finally. And I have some breakout, stuff like that, and oily skin, and he's recommended some good things to me. He's recommended no facial scrubs with microbeads or anything like that, because they're too harsh for my sensitive skin. He's taken away the SPF 15 lotion from Neutrogena, and he said if I'm going to use any facial wash, make sure it's oil control, oil free, and no microbeads. That's about it. And he's also given me some samples of tone revitalizers to, I guess, take this away and stuff like that, and clear up my skin and get it crisp, white, vibrant, and looking healthy and young again, which is exactly what I'm going for. Although I am young, I just, I don't want to age, and we're all going to age. One thing I want to reach out to people is this. I mentioned in the beginning of this video how I feel like I got things down packed, and although I do feel like it, I still feel like you should reach out to the center again. Whether it's going to a seminar, whether it's speaking to the dietitian on the phone, or seeing her personally, or your nurse practitioner, or the surgeon itself. I suggest reaching out, even with an email. Why? It'll whip you right back into where you're supposed to be. Because I went to the seminar last week. I haven't seen none of those people. My favorite girls from the center that I've met sometime in October through YouTube and the seminar, especially. Get a grasp again on things, and it makes you feel good of what people think about you, and and again, you meet good people who are going through what you used to go through, and you can relate, and you can help out a lot of people. For instance, there's this one girl who's having some issues. I won't get into what she's going through because I keep everybody's business private. But she's going through things that I went through in high school, and I feel like I could probably help her, and I did help her. I spoke to her. I'm very adamant when I speak to people. I'm very honest and blunt, and I spoke to her this way, but it's so she can realize, that she's going to make, and she is making, a very good decision. And that's about it, guys. I am going to make another video. I have tons of questions and things that I want to get down packed. And it's going to result me into having a clipboard on the side with the questions, and me asking myself the questions and answering them. So it's kind of like a Q&A webisode that I'm going to be doing, featuring myself, and things like that. But the weight loss is great, guys. Everything is amazing. Again, this is just a small update. Well, not small because I'm reaching the 12-minute mark. But this is an update that I promised everyone that I'm going to keep doing every month, or every month and a half or so, or when I have time, to let you guys know where I'm standing now. Yes, another thing, my feet lost size. I haven't worn a pair of DC sneakers that I wore before I got my surgery, and I wore them Easter Sunday when I went to Outback Steakhouse with friends and my lady, and I put them on just the way I left them when I last wore them before surgery, and they fit huge. I looked at it and I was like, Jesus Lord, like, this is huge. I can't wear these sneakers no more. And now I'm thinking about giving them away to the people in the Dominican Republic, or donating them like I did with all my clothes. And that's another thing. I donated all my clothes, guys. I've gotten tons of personal mail, messages and emails on Vertical Sleeve Talk and on YouTube telling me, throw away your clothes, you don't need that no more. And I did just that. I got rid of everything that is a size 4X and over, or a size 46 in pants and over. Got rid of. Done. In the not in the garbage, sorry, in the donation trucks where you find in parking lots and malls and stuff, and shopping centers. They're in there, so no worries about that, guys. I followed and I went through that. I went through with it. Again, I want to also give a big shout out to one of my followers, and I follow her as well, Lucy. She just had the sleeve in Mexico, and everything came out fine. I prayed, that she would return back into making her videos, and she is. And again, I'm happy that she came out fine, and that she is losing weight, and that she is on her road to being a happier Lucy. That's what I call her, but I don't know if that's your name or not. You can correct me in the videos, because I know you'll be watching this video. Again, guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. You guys been nothing but great to me. And again, don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to ask me anything you want, because you know what? In about 2 weeks or so, I will be making that video. And the more questions I have, the more I'll ask. And with YouTube's permission, I'll make the videos longer. 14-minute and 52-second mark. Alright, guys. Peace, love, chill, and take care of yourselves. Peace.